Imagine stepping out into your backyard and being greeted by a symphony of birdsong. The air is alive with the sweet melodies of chickadees, the cheerful chirps of cardinals, and the melodic calls of bluebirds. Transforming your garden into a haven for birds is a rewarding endeavor that benefits both you and the local ecosystem. Birds are drawn to gardens that provide the basic necessities of life, food, water, and shelter. By incorporating these elements into your garden design, you can create an irresistible oasis that attracts a variety of feathered friends. The sight of birds flitting about, raising their young and serenading you with their songs, adds a touch of magic to any outdoor space. Birds play a vital role in maintaining a healthy ecosystem. They act as natural pest controllers, pollinators, and seed dispersers. By providing them with a suitable habitat, you contribute to the biodiversity and ecological balance of your local area. With a little effort, you can transform your backyard into a sanctuary for birds and enjoy the countless benefits they bring. Providing shelter is crucial for attracting birds, especially cavity nesting species that rely on pre-existing holes for raising their young. Birdhouses mimic these natural cavities and provide a safe and secure place for birds to lay their eggs and raise their chicks. Different bird species have different size requirements for their nests. Bluebirds, for example, prefer smaller houses with entrance holes of 1.5 inches in diameter, while larger birds like wood ducks require larger boxes with wider entrances. Researching the specific needs of the bird species common in your area can help you select the most appropriate birdhouse size. Wood is a natural and well-insulated material that provides excellent protection from the elements. Cedar and redwood are particularly durable choices. Ventilation is crucial for maintaining a comfortable temperature inside the birdhouse. A sloping roof with an overhang helps to keep the interior dry and provide shade from the sun. Once you have selected the perfect birdhouse, the next step is to find the ideal location for it. Proper placement is crucial for attracting birds and ensuring their safety and well-being. Bluebirds, for instance, prefer their houses mounted 4 to 6 feet above the ground, while wrens are comfortable nesting closer to the ground. Research the nesting habits of the birds you want to attract and place the house accordingly. Avoid placing the birdhouse in direct sunlight, as this can overheat the interior and harm the birds. Choose a spot that receives morning sun and afternoon shade. Place the birdhouse in a location that offers some protection from predators, such as cats, snakes, and raccoons. Consider mounting the house on a smooth metal pole or tree trunk that predators cannot easily climb. Choose a location where the birdhouse is visible to birds but not too exposed. Avoid placing the house in areas with heavy foot traffic or near bird feeders, as this can disturb nesting birds. Providing a variety of food sources is key to attracting a diverse range of bird species to your garden. Birds have different dietary needs depending on their species, the season, and their stage of life. Bird feeders are a great way to supplement the natural food sources in your garden. Different types of feeders attract different types of birds. Tube feeders are suitable for small songbirds like finches and chickadees, while platform feeders attract larger birds like cardinals and jays. The type of bird seed you offer also influences the types of birds you attract. Black oil sunflower seeds are a popular choice as they are high in fat and protein and attract a wide variety of birds. Offering a variety of food types, such as seeds, nuts, fruits, and mealworms, can attract an even wider range of bird species. Research the dietary preferences of the birds in your area and tailor your offerings accordingly. In addition to bird feeders, incorporating natural food sources into your garden is a great way to attract and sustain bird populations. Native plants are particularly beneficial, as they have co-evolved with local bird species and provide the specific nutrients they need. Trees provide a wealth of food options for birds, from fruits and nuts to insects and caterpillars. Oak trees, for example, support hundreds of caterpillar species, which are a vital food source for nesting birds. Fruit trees, such as cherry, apple, and mulberry, attract fruit-eating birds like robins, cedar waxwings, and orioles. Berry-producing shrubs such as elderberry, serviceberry, and viburnum provide a vital food source during the fall and winter months. Flowering shrubs, such as butterfly bush and honeysuckle, attract insects, which are a crucial protein source for birds, especially during the nesting season. Flowers provide nectar, pollen, and seeds that attract a variety of birds, including hummingbirds, orioles, and finches. Planting a variety of flowers with different blooming periods ensures a continuous food source throughout the growing season. Water is essential for bird survival, especially during the hot summer months and the freezing winter months when other water sources may be scarce. Providing a reliable water source in your garden is crucial for attracting and sustaining bird populations. Bird baths are a popular way to provide water for birds. Choose a shallow bath with gently sloping sides so birds can easily access the water. Moving water is particularly attractive to birds, as it signifies a fresh and clean source. Consider adding a dripper mister or fountain to your bird bath to create movement and attract more birds. The sound of running water also helps to mask the sounds of potential predators, making birds feel more secure. During the winter months, it's important to provide a source of unfrozen water for birds. Heated bird baths are available for purchase, or you can simply add a heated bird bath de-icer to your existing bath. Remember to clean your bird bath regularly to prevent the spread of diseases. While attracting birds to your garden is rewarding, it's equally important to protect them from potential predators. Cats, snakes, raccoons, and even squirrels can pose a threat to birds, especially nesting birds and their young. One of the most effective ways to deter predators is to make your garden less inviting to them. Keep your lawn trimmed short, as tall grass provides cover for predators like snakes and cats. Remove piles of brush, wood piles, and other debris that could serve as hiding spots. Secure your garbage cans with tight-fitting lids to prevent raccoons and other animals from accessing food scraps. When choosing bird feeders, opt for models with squirrel baffles and other features that prevent squirrels from accessing the food. Hang feeders at least 5 feet above the ground and 10 feet away from any structures that squirrels could jump from. If you have cats, keep them indoors or supervise them closely when they are outside. Once you've established the basics of a bird-friendly garden, you can further enhance your space to attract specific bird species that you find particularly fascinating. Research the habitat preferences, food sources, and nesting habits of the birds you want to attract. For example, if you're hoping to attract hummingbirds, plant a variety of nectar-rich flowers in shades of red, orange, and pink. These brightly colored flowers are particularly attractive to hummingbirds, who rely on nectar as a primary food source. To attract woodpeckers, leave dead trees or snags standing if they don't pose a safety hazard. Woodpeckers rely on dead wood for nesting and foraging. You can also install suet feeders, which provide essential fats and proteins for woodpeckers, especially during the winter months. If you have a pond or other water feature, consider adding features that attract waterfowl, such as floating platforms for ducks and geese to rest on. Planting native aquatic plants provides food and shelter for a variety of water-loving birds. Transforming your garden into a bird-friendly habitat offers a unique opportunity to connect with nature and observe the fascinating behaviors of birds up close. Bird watching, or birding, is a relaxing and rewarding hobby that can be enjoyed by people of all ages and backgrounds. With a little practice, you can learn to identify different bird species by their size, shape, coloration, songs, and behaviors. Keep a pair of binoculars handy to get a closer look at birds perched high in trees or flitting through the foliage. A field guide to birds of your region can be an invaluable resource for identifying the birds you see. Many birding apps are also available for smartphones and tablets. Sharing your observations with other birders through online platforms or local birdwatching clubs can enhance your enjoyment and contribute to citizen science efforts. As natural habitats continue to shrink due to human development, gardens play an increasingly important role in providing refuge for birds and other wildlife. Creating bird-friendly gardens is a simple yet significant act of conservation that can have a positive impact on local ecosystems. By providing food, water, and shelter for birds, we help to sustain their populations and ensure their survival, especially for species facing habitat loss and decline. Bird-friendly gardens serve as stepping stones, connecting fragmented habitats and allowing birds to move more freely throughout their ranges. Furthermore, bird-friendly gardens contribute to the overall health and biodiversity of the ecosystem. Birds play vital roles in pollination, seed dispersal, and pest control. By supporting bird populations, we help to maintain the delicate balance of nature. The impact of bird-friendly gardening extends far beyond the boundaries of our own backyards. By sharing our knowledge and enthusiasm with others, we can inspire a ripple effect that transforms entire communities into havens for birds. Talk to your neighbors about the benefits of bird-friendly gardening. Encourage them to incorporate native plants, provide water sources, and create nesting sites in their own yards. Organize a neighborhood plant swap to exchange native plant cuttings and seeds. Advocate for bird-friendly practices in your community. Encourage local businesses to use native plants in landscaping and to minimize pesticide use. Work with your local government to establish bird-friendly parks and green spaces. Support organizations dedicated to bird conservation.